Going viral isn't luck. It's 7 signals you can engineer. Every day you stay quiet, lookalike AI posts bury your best work, and a rival who knows half as much walks off with the citations, the clients, and the authority you earned. 7 signals now decide what the feed rewards, and none of them is raw talent. You think the best work wins. It doesn't. Engineered signals do. The good news? You can engineer them. Here's the whole playbook. 7 signals in 3 acts. What gets rewarded, how to hold attention, and how to run the whole thing as a system. Act 1. What the algorithm rewards. Part 1. Experience, expertise, authority, and trust. Google grades 4 things, and it weighs experience the heaviest. Real proof you actually did the thing. Your screenshots, your data, your scars. Then expertise, credentials and clarity. Authoritativeness, your name mentioned across the web. And trustworthiness, the goal, because trust is what every other letter buys you. An anonymous how-to guide loses to average content from a name people trust. Same words, different signal. So stop publishing faceless guides. Put a real author bio and verified profiles on everything. Show your screenshots, your data, your workflow. And if you've never done the thing, interview someone who has and borrow their experience. Part 2. Net information gain. Add what the top 10 results don't have. Algorithms score the value you add beyond the current top 10 results. So bring something page 1 doesn't already have. Proprietary data from your own customers, a contrarian framework, or an exclusive quote from someone who's actually done it. Re-summarize the top results, and your information gain is 0. 0 is invisible. Writing that depth every day for your reader, and not the average one, is brutal by hand. Exactly why we built one of our tools. I'll show you the machine at the end. Part 3. Recency and velocity. Show up while it's still hot. Freshness is distribution. Search now favors the current consensus, a last updated date paired with fresh stats, and answer engines crawl the new stuff first. News, forums, recent posts. Social goes further, rewarding engagement velocity, how fast you earn interaction in the first hour. The polished post a week late loses to the good enough post published while it's hot. Timing beats polish. Doing that by hand every single morning? Brutal. Which is another reason one of our tools exists. The morning's trend, in your own voice on autopilot. Act 2. Make it hold. Part 4. The dopamine ladder. Here's the part most people skip. Getting the click is only 20% of the job. The other 80% is holding attention. And the moment they drop off early, the algorithm quietly stops pushing you. On video, 70% completion is the line. Cross it, and the feed keeps pushing you. So you climb the dopamine ladder, rung by rung. 1. Stimulation. Grab attention. 2. Captivation. Open a loop. 3. Anticipation. Drag out the reveal. 4. Validation. Make them feel smart. 5. Affection. Build real connection. 6. Revelation. The payoff they came for. The more rungs you hit, the deeper the hold. And you don't need all 6. Here's the wink. This whole video has been climbing the ladder on you. It practices what it preaches. Part 5. 5 storytelling techniques. Make it impossible to scroll past. Technique 1. The try hook. What they see, read, and hear aligned in the first 2 seconds. Misalign them and the brain feels friction, and they swipe. Technique 2. Name your framework, like the dopamine ladder, so it sticks and spreads. Attention runs dry every 20 to 30 seconds. A contrast word flips the hourglass over. 3. Reopen the loop with a contrast phrase. But here's where it breaks down. 4. Frame the dream outcome through a character they see themselves in. And 5. Narrate what they're already thinking, and match every visual exactly to your words. Sounding human is the whole game. AI drafts fast, but it reads like a robot, so a humanization pass strips every tell. Run it through the detectors, and they read back human, 0% AI. Part 6. Headlines and thumbnails. Win the click before they read a word. You can nail all 6 signals so far and still stay completely invisible because nobody opened the door. The headline and the thumbnail are that door. Strong headlines aren't magic. They pull 7 proven levers. Watch a flat, forgettable title become a story with real stakes. Conflict, recency, the unusual, until it's impossible to scroll past. The thumbnail is a silent pitch. One image telling the whole story before a word. Left, 40 hours of manual work. Right, one clean, automated machine. No caption needed, and the clicks jump. Crafting a sharp title and a matching cover every time is real work. So our pipeline writes the title and generates the featured image in the same pass. More at the end. Act 3. Make it a system. Part 7. Going viral. On purpose. 3 business principles turn all of this into a system. 1. Intentional imperfection. Studio Gloss reads like an ad, so people scroll right past. But raw, a little rough, reads unmistakably human. 2. Consensus. Your name on one domain stays flat, but across Reddit, YouTube, and podcasts, AI starts to trust it and recommend you. And 3, automate the volume, because consensus needs volume, and by hand, volume is burnout. One post becomes 6 platform-native posts in a click. That's the last tease. Now, let me show you the machine. So there's the whole playbook. Be human, add gain, stay fresh, hold attention, tell it well, win the click, run the system. 7 signals, engineered. Every one of these 7 works, but by hand, every day, across 6 platforms, it's a 40-hour grind. The same grind that left your blog stuck on coming soon. This is Sage Grids, the content machine that runs all 7 signals inside the WordPress you already own. 5 tools that write it, time it, and spread it. Net new, human, on trend by default, all on your own AI keys. And each signal maps to a tool. Niche author and product posts handle human depth, titles, and images. Epic News keeps you current. Content Repurpose gives you reach. And Lead Manager closes the loop, turning attention into revenue. It's Monday, and your site already published today's piece in your voice on this morning's trend, spreading across 6 feeds while you do real work. Then your phone lights up. I keep seeing you everywhere. Can you keynote our conference? Put the algorithm to work for the expertise you already have. Founding price holds for the first 100, locked for life. Head to promo.sagegrids.com and build your content machine.